Mike, it's been exactly 2 years since the Redlines, a Kelowna rock band, began touring BC and Alberta nightclub circuits. In that time, they've gone from a virtually unknown group to a popular A-circuit attraction. They're just completing a 2-week stand in their hometown, where CHBC's Derek Hinchliffe caught up with them and filed this report.
They used to be known as Chaser. That was in the days when they played country music on weekends. But they took all the money they made and bought new equipment. Now they're the Redlines and they play rock and roll. All 4 band members are from Kelowna. They are Kenny Proud, the lead singer, Russ Hickson on lead guitar, Tim Wanlon playing bass, and Wayne Corbet percussion. 2 years ago, they all quit their jobs and took to the road, playing in bars throughout the interior of BC and Alberta. Now they've graduated to the A circuit and regularly appear in Vancouver. They all seem genuinely happy, if perhaps a little surprised by their success.
A lot of people get a little apprehensive and they think things should happen really fast. Well, things have happened really fast, only it's taken 2 years, and that is fast. In the music business, time will tell what will happen. I'm happy with the stage we're at right now.
The best way to describe the Redlines is simply that they're different than most other bar bands.
A lot of people are recognizing that we're different because we don't play what everybody else plays. Most people play top 40, they play Huey Lewis and Cyndi Lauper, and they're happy to do that from week to week. We're not, we won't be like the other bands, and that's what's really helping us. People are refreshed to hear something different. High energy rock and roll. They want to dance to it, they don't just sit there and gawk, We're happy if people are getting into it. If people are on the dance floor having a good time, we play even better.
We're probably the funnest band you're ever going to run into and not get into too much trouble. It's fun music, it's party music, and it's us.
High energy says it all. Energy flowing through the amps and speakers, and energy radiating out of lead singer Proud, who puts his all into every song.
I'm quite a shy person when I'm not on stage. People find that hard to believe, but I'm fairly shy, but I come up here and you put a microphone in my hand and I'll sell the Brooklyn Bridge. It doesn't. I feel I'm at home. I'd do it for free if I could afford to. I love it, and I love the crowd response, and I feed off it.
But although as lead singer Kenny may attract most of the attention, the band works as a group.
There's 4 of us, and we all have our separate inputs, and it shows, on stage and in our music. When it comes together, it's really, really neat because there's, like I say, 4 inputs, and yet out of it comes one total sound, and it's really neat.
The Redlines usually play around 40 songs in an evening. At this point, 6 of those are originals, including Counting on You, which is proving to be the most popular. And as with everything else, songwriting is a group effort.
We pretty well will have one guy write the lyrics usually, and then kind of just fool around with Russ will come up with something on stage, during rehearsal, and we'll just batter that about until it's a song. So it's all of us have input into the music.
This August, the Redlines will play at one of Vancouver's hottest nightclubs, Outlaws. While there, they'll also be recording a demo record and shooting a video. Important steps in their effort to land a recording contract.
It's really hard to criticize yourself because you never know, you write it and you think it's good, but will the masses think it's good? That's a different thing.
As just one sign of their growing popularity, the Redlines have been held over for a second week at the Kelowna nightclub Changes. And the old saying about you can never come home isn't proving true for this band. They can and do come home, and they enjoy it.
It's a good feeling to actually see people finally getting into the stuff that you're writing, and and they're starting to even know our originals. That's pretty exciting, because I never thought that would happen, that anybody would actually want to hear our stuff, here in the town. So it's nice. It's nice to come home.
We've been in a lot of bars now. You go through a lot of different rooms in 2 years. And, I'm not saying 2 years is a long time, but we have seen a lot of territory. And Kelowna's always been different. Of course, there's people out there in the crowd that And people are finally coming to changes to see the Redlines rather than coming to changes just to check out who the band is. So finally it's starting to pay off. All our work's really paying off for us. It's really nice.
Saturday night will be the band's last night in town, and they'll be joined on stage by 2 other local bands, Dog Park Playgroup and Clamstabbers. The Redlines call their original Counting on You a song of hope. They have hope and a lot of talent, and for the young, hard-working band, the sky's the limit.
Thanks, Terry. Welcome to Rock Wars. Who's here to rock? Tonight, the Redlines, DV8, Simon Chaos, HB Concept. I'm Brad Giffen, and this is Rock Wars, live tonight from Vancouver, where we have our 4 bands set to battle it out for a chance at the prize package going to the winner of the finals, namely a 24-track recording session, their own video, and their very own TV special shown coast to coast here on the CBC network. Scoring out of a possible 100 points, we have 3 prominent members of the local music scene, and they'll be judging each band on stage presence, performance, overall look, interaction with the audience, and choice of material. And the judges tonight are Tom Harrison, Dean Hill, and Terry David Mulligan. Now, for you at home, stick close to your TV. We want to know, by you writing to us here at the CBC, how closely you agree with our judges' decisions coming up at the end of the show. But right now, are you ready to rock? Here's our first band. They've been together since 1981. They have developed a very strong following in the British Columbia area, and especially right here in Vancouver. Here are the Redlines.
I get up every morning, out of place in life. There's a fierce lady, she ain't even my wife. And I don't mess beside me, and not a clue to be seen. Could it be I'm going inside, or is it just another dream? I wanna be with you, be with you, be with you. I wanna be with you tonight. I wanna be with you, be with you, be with you. I wanna be with you tonight. I wanna touch you tonight. You've been away around the world, you see what I was seeing, and I can see it in your eyes. I know you wanna be with me. Though my mind may wander, when my body crosses land, I know you wanna be with me. I know you wanna take my hand. I wanna be with you, be with you, be with you. I wanna be with you tonight. I wanna be with you, be with you, be with you. I wanna be with you tonight. I wanna touch you tonight. I get up every morning, listen to me, and I please my life, no way. And the mysterious lady, she ain't even my wife. And I don't miss her beside me, and not a clue to be seen. Could it be I'm going inside, or is it just another dream? I wanna be with you, be with you, be with you. I wanna be with you tonight. I wanna be with you, be with you, be with you. I wanna be with you tonight. I wanna touch you tonight.
tonight. Which one is going to win? The battle is finished, and with me now are the three judges who will have the difficult job of deciding which one of our four bands will advance to the semifinals and ultimately score a chance at winning the grand prize that includes a half-hour TV special shown coast to coast here on the CBC network. Let's meet our judges. They are newspaper music columnists for the Vancouver province and as well for the Music Express, Billboard magazine, and a longtime booster of new talent, Tom Harrison. Afternoon drive host for station CFMI, Dean Hill. And a man who you already know from watching regularly in this time slot, who tonight has run all the way across the hallway from his own Good Rockin' studio, morning host for Vancouver radio station LG73, Terry David Mulligan. Okay, what we're going to do now is recap the bands. If you watch closely, we'll see our first band from this evening once again. They were the Redlines. Okay, the Redlines. Let's go to our judges now. Start with you, Tom.
All right. I actually was impressed with all four bands. I thought that Redlines were personable and energetic. I think they're still developing the material, however. I like the singer. He took a lot of the chance. He took the most chances, actually, of all four bands this evening. I gave him a 63.
Great. Thanks, Tom. Dean.
Okay, Redlines, to me, had good looks, good moves, good tunes. I love the Who flavor. They took some traditional rock and roll licks and fills and sounds and made it all 1985 somehow. It's very easy to get comfortable with these guys. And they looked like they were simply having a good time. The audience liked them, and so did I. I gave them a 77.
Great. Thanks, Dean. Terry.
Thank you very much, Brad. I like both tunes. Anybody who does early Who wins votes with me. I like that. And real good, 2.5, 3-minute songs. You can't write them as well as that anymore. Good lead singer, good band behind them, great material. And again, they are promising. The material is very promising. I gave them a 66. It's Redline.
All right. Thank you, Terry, and good luck to the Redlines in the final count.
They actually bring out on to the stage. They have lots of potential. They're good-looking bands.